Casey the Game Nerd back at you with another pickups video. In this episode, I'm going to be going over the garage sale haul that I had today, and it was amazing. Just tons of video games and video game related items. I got a bunch of Nintendo Powers super cheap, less than 10 cents each, over 66 of them. And then we got a bunch of regular Nintendo, Super Nintendo stuff, some Wii, some Gamecube. Just a lot of stuff, and this was all from the Issaquah neighborhood garage sale. And Issaquah is, I would say, kind of the richer area in comparison to other areas surrounding Seattle. So you know you're going to find good stuff there. Surprisingly, I did not hit up this garage sale previous years. I should have, because I talked to some of the people selling and they told me that some of them were like, oh yeah, video games? Yeah, I sold all my old stuff last year or the year before. Every time I hear that, I'm like, oh, man, I wish I was there the previous years, because I bet you there was tons of good stuff. Because if I found all this this year in only a couple hours worth of work, I mean, imagine what I would have found 3 years ago. So I hope you enjoy the video. Please like and subscribe and comment below. Let's take a look. Alright, here are all the video game pickups from the Issaquah Community Garage Sale, and their neighborhoods are huge. The community is huge, over 2,000 houses, and I would say 1 out of every 5 houses had a garage sale, so about 20%. So that comes out to maybe 400 houses that participated, and man, I didn't even hit maybe 50 of these houses, but I did score a lot of stuff. Let's go ahead and start up here. And I went to a Korean family's house garage sale, and she had no games at all. She had a bunch of girl games, like board games and Barbies, and I asked if she had any video games, and I started listing them, and she's like, yes, I have the Cube. I was like, oh, Gamecube, yeah, I'd like to look at the games. So she comes down and says, my daughter does not want to sell everything, but here are some. I was like, okay, cool. So obviously she probably kept the Mario Karts and the Smash Brothers and the Mario Sunshine and the Zeldas. But for 20 bucks for all these games, so roughly $3 each, these are pretty good. We got Super Mario Strikers, Star Fox Adventures, Pikmin, Kirby's Air Ride, which is climbing up in price. Same with Super Mario Strikers and Star Fox Adventures and Pikmin. Then we got SSX On Tour, a bowling game, and Pac-Man and Pac-Man World. So overall good. This right here I got really excited about, because I went to this guy's garage sale and he had no games, and when I asked him, his brother just runs in the house and says, there's a whole tub of them. So he brings it out, and then the first thing they say is, I'm not really sure I want to sell these. Can I take your name and number? And I just hate hearing that, because most of the time they don't call you back. This time I was not going to let it go. So I just went full force and said, hey, I will give you a really good offer. I mean, GameStops don't take this in. I mean, they don't know that GameStops will eventually take them in, but that's a different story. And they're like, oh, true, GameStop doesn't take these in. I mean, what are you really going to do with it? They've just been sitting in a tub. And I said, if you sell it to me, I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to collect it. I'm going to play with it. And he goes, all right, how much are you offering? And I was like, I don't know, maybe a couple bucks a game or something like that. And he was like, well, I don't know, there's one of these games is $400. I was like, which one's $400? Because I don't see anything that's $400. So his brother points out to this game, Solstice, and I said, no, 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 that's not $400. You must be mistaken. So I look it up on eBay, show it to him, and the listings I show are $3, $4. There was one for $4.95, free shipping, and he's like, oh wow, if that's the most expensive game and it's only $5, then most of these games are probably $1 or $2. And then he said, okay, how about this? Just the cart ones, $1 each. The box ones, $3 each. I was like, oh, deal. And he threw in the system. I was like, wow. So we got Paperboy, Bible Adventures, Exodus, King of Kings. So as you can tell, they have a lot of Christian games, wisdom tree games. Adventures of Dino Ricky, Mickey Mousecapade. We got Dr. Mario, A Boy and His Blob, Adventure Island, Legend of Zelda in really good condition, and it's the gray cart. Bible Buffet, which is another Bible game, but this one, it's a little bit pricier than the others. Then we got some loose ones. So those were $3 each, which is amazing. Then we got the loose games that were $1 each. We got some sports titles, Rad Racer, Back to the Future, Exodus, Spiritual Warfare, so a couple more Christian games. Super Mario 2, Win, Lose, or Draw, another Adventure Island, wrestling game, Mario Duck Hunt, a soccer game, Mission Impossible, another Paperboy, Solstice, we got Double Dragon 2, Breakthrough, Adventure Island 2, Super Mario, Blaster Master, Tennis, Skate or Die, Wizards and Warriors 2, Iron Sword, Donkey Kong Classics. So we're getting to the better ones over here with Donkey Kong Classics. We got TNC, Surf Design, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game. We got Ninja Gaiden, Super C or Super Contra, Raid 2020, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, which is a it's getting pricey, just because it's so popular, not because it's rare. 2 more Super Mario 2s, so that's a total of 3 of them. That's crazy. And Super Mario 3. And this is cool. It's a Nintendo cleaning kit. So that was just thrown in. And the best game out of all of them, and it was only $1, Dragon Warrior 3. Very nice condition. And I appreciated that he included the system. All the cords were included, I'm just not showing it. They're all in the box over there on the side. So I was very happy with that deal. Next, I go to a house and they have a Wii set. So we got the Wii Sports Bundle over here. It does come with Wii Sports, and then it came with these 8 games. We got Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon, Donkey Kong Country Returns, Wii Ski, Mario Super Sluggers, EA Active, Wii Sports Resorts, and we got Wii Fit and Wii Fit Plus. So all this was $25. Originally they had it for $40, but I haggled a little bit, so it's a pretty good deal for $25. Then I go to another house. The only video game related item they had was this Fable 3 Collector's Edition. So it looks like a book on the spine. It was $5, but it was sealed. I figured, okay, I'll buy that. It's got to be worth more than $5, right? Then he also had these toys, miscellaneous toys, and this complete in-box Gundam figure that you have to put together. And the model pieces are all in the plastic, brand new. I figured for $5 for the toys, yeah, I could probably trade this box Gundam for something. And then we got 3 minifigs, SpongeBob, Patrick Star, another one. Then we got a bunch of Pokemon, Pichu, and these are just loose random figure. We got Ash and Team Rocket, a bunch of miscellaneous Pokemons. So these will probably go to the kids to play with. I'm not going to try to trade those. Here is where it gets cool. And, well, speaking of Pokemon, I should go over this. We got this Pikachu. When you squeeze its hand, its cheeks light up, and it goes, Pikachu! Pika! And other things Pikachu says, which is Pikachu's name. The battery, I need to replace it, but it was 50 cents. Not bad. And Piplup. This thing, probably triple the size of Pikachu, but that was $1. That was cool. Then we got this Netgear Roku player. That was $5, brand new, sealed. So that was a good deal. Now the best deal of the day has got to be this. So I went to this guy's place, and it's like a condo, so I didn't really expect him to have this because he didn't have much out. I asked if he had games, and he brings all this out and goes, well, I'm not really sure I want to sell this. I was like, well, you already have it out here. And that's really what you want to do. The goal is to get them to bring the games out, and then you work your magic. If you don't have them bring out the games, the success rate is a lot lower. So what he did for me was he gave me all these games for $1 each, right? And that was before I even made my offer, and my offer was going to be more than $1 each. And what he did was he included the systems too. So I think it came out to like $50 or something like that. But yeah, there's a lot of games here. So we got Mario 3, Mario 2, Skater Die, TNC Surf Design. We got Xanadu, Cobra Command, Flintstones, Metroid. We got baseball game, Operation Wolf, Duck Hunt, some more sports titles. Then we got some Super Nintendo titles, Mario's Missing, Kablooey, Star Fox, Lagoon, Madden, and Bugs Bunny Rabbit Rampage. Then we got some more common games, some Top Guns, basketball game, Mario Bros. Pinball, Pipe Dreams, California Games, Tiny Toons. I mean, just wait till the end, it gets good. We got Tetris, Trog, Dick Tracy, Double Dribble, Rush and Attack, Rad Racer, RoboCop, Tecmo's Super Bowl, RC Pro-Am, Ice Hockey, Legacy of Wizard, Jim Henson's Muppet Adventure, RBI Baseball, Mario Bros. Duck Hunt, Blaster Master, Heavy Shreddin', Bugs Bunny, Birthday Blowout, Narc, Silent Service. Then we get over here and look at this. We got Mario Bros. Arcade, really good price for $1. Bubble Bobble, Zelda 2, Adventures of Link. Then this, Menace Beach, and it still has a Safeway sticker, Safeway rental, and Secret Scout. I mean, these games are like hovering around $100 and up. Crazy prices, especially when I get it for $1 each. What? So I was really excited to get those. I mean, these are nice here, but these two $100 titles for $1 each, I mean, that just made my day. Here's a bunch of Nintendo Power magazines I got from the second garage sale I hit. These are all the retro ones. None of the newer ones for Wii or anything like that, or Gamecube. These are all regular Nintendo, Super Nintendo. There might be an N64 one here, I'm not sure, but it looks like it's mostly regular Nintendo and NES. There's 66 magazines and some strategy guides over here. All of these for $5. It was in a bin that was covered. I looked in the bin, all of these Nintendo Power magazines. I asked him if he had any games. He said no, they're keeping all the games, but the magazines are $5 for everything. And these are in great shape. I mean, we got some really good titles here. I'll just kind of scan over here. And usually when I find these aren't in the best of shape, but these ones were very well taken care of. And that silver one, it's hard to see, but that's, I think it's Mega Man X, or one of the Mega Man X games. You got Wario Land. I love all the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle ones. Mega Man. The first edition, or the very first issue of Nintendo Power. That was good. Glad that was in there. It wasn't in the best of shape like all these other ones, but I'm glad to have it. I mean, some of these Donkey Kong ones are awesome. Metroid, Earthworm Jim, Battletoads, and Double Dragon. And these are the strategy guides I was talking about, which are pretty cool. And the Nintendo Power Index. Not sure what that is. Looks like a checkoff list, maybe, of all the guides. So we got top secret passwords. Bunch of really cool ones. I just love the artwork in these. Got Super Mario Kart, Star Fox, Batman Returns. So really glad I was able to get these for very cheap price. This just adds to my Nintendo Power collection. I'm not really going for the full set, but whenever I find them cheap, I pick them up. Alright, here are all the sportswear items that I picked up at a garage sale. There are over 40 individual items here, ranging from shorts to jogging pants to warm-up jackets to windbreakers to beanies to jerseys, dry fit shirts, just a whole bunch of stuff. These are all brand new and all came from an Adidas rep. He had a garage sale. He had boxes and boxes of merchandise, and oh man, this is just one box, and he had maybe 6 or 7 boxes filled and a bunch on racks. And I'm not going to spend much time on this because it's not video game related, but this just shows you that sometimes you just go to a garage sale, don't find any video games, so you look for other things. And this is something that I could bring to the Philippines when I visit there, and then I'm going to give it to my cousins, my aunts, my uncles, my nephews, my nieces, and they're just going to love it because these are all brand new, and these are normally things that are a luxury to them. And the cost was very minimal to me. I paid $2 each on average. I mean, there were a couple like these really expensive Knicks and Warriors jackets and Warriors shorts. Some of these are like $70+ in the store, and he gave it to me for $5, the more expensive ones. But then again, there are also some others that were only $1. So it came out to about $2 each, and man, I was very happy with this deal.